Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. I am Marv and this is Readings by Marvelous Madame Tarot. This is going to be your weekly energy reading, carrying you through the energy of October 29th through November 5th for the beautiful sign of Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Gemini. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Let's get into it. Now, Gemini, our ticket item this particular week, as we are still recovering from this eclipse in Taurus that just took place a couple days ago. Then I want to talk about how we're on the heels of that and we're recovering from that. But then the big ticket item this week is that Saturn is going direct in Pisces. And to just give you a quick recap, back on March the 7th, Saturn entered Pisces. And it stayed there until June 17th, where not only did it retrograde that Saturday, it went backwards into Aquarius, where it stayed for the entire duration of the summer and parts of the fall that we're still in right now. And it is scheduled to go direct, this week, November 4th, which is another Saturday. It's something about this year with a lot of transits happening on weekends. I don't know whether that's like new. I'm sure it's not, but it's just like I've definitely been noticing, especially everything that's been the past couple of transits, eclipses have all been on the damn weekend. Anyway, and it's going to turn direct again on November the 4th, which is a Saturday at 3:03 p.m. So I'm not going to get into too much about what that means, but that could or could not be influencing the energy this particular week for you and your, your collective energy. If it does, great. If it doesn't, that's fine. But let's get into your cards. If you want to know more about that, just go and follow me, or go to my website, www.marvelouslamadame.com. And I'm going to, I believe I did this transit, or write up on this transit back in March. You can go and follow and find out where it's happening to you, for you in your chart as a Gemini sun and rising. And I may decide to do a 2.0. Moving on. I know you've been looking at your cards like, let's go. So, this particular week, we're starting this energy in a 9 of swords in reverse. That's a good thing. So Gemini, I'm going to tell you, you are coming out of that anxiety and guilt. You're no longer letting somebody make you feel that. You're like, I'm good. And so with it being in reverse, you went through it. It was upright. It was. But you are no longer in that energy of guilt. You are a person that is feeling like you're ready to be honest and face the truth now. That's where you are. Like when it was upright, it was anxiety and fear and negativity and breaking points and isolation and despair. And, up at night, worrying about what somebody's doing and blah, blah, blah. Not no more, okay? Now you're ready to face the truth. You have suffered silently. You have done that. You are done doing that. You've come to realize that you're carrying a weight on your shoulders. And you also realize that it wasn't worth it. And I believe that as you come out of this energy, that's when you get the fast-moving communication. You get it now, like fast-moving communication with the 8 of Wands. Somebody wants to reach out. It could be that person you were carrying that 9 swords for. Now this person may want to reach out. It could be somebody new. This is movement now. Now that you done went through hell with this 9 of swords and now it's reversed, now we're moving. We're moving. We're progressing. We're excited. Sudden changes. Suspended midair. These wands, suspended midair, they're flying toward their destination. They're traveling at maximum speed to get to their target, right? It shows that they're decisive and they're unstoppable. Laser focused on the goals that leads to success. It's like seizing the day. Now, this person, if this is a person, and I'm sorry, I'm looking at this as a relationship reading, it just kind of fall in that way. This person wants you back because you didn't went through hell by yourself. Now they want you back. Think about that. Think about that, guys, because they may want you back. They're tired of their single life that they could have chose. They made many of realizations about the relationship, and now they're about to contact you. This is a card of reconciliation, Gemini, if you want it, but I don't know about that. I'm telling you that you shouldn't be surprised if you hear from this person really soon. And that's in the heart. So if this is in your heart, then some of you guys want this. You want celebratory things, energy with this person. And that Four of Wands is definitely giving you what you want. So you guys may be reconciling with somebody. You're going to be getting back with someone. A Four of Wands is definitely talking about this old flame feels very strongly. They remember when you guys were happy. They realized just what you were. So this is another positive card for reconciliation. And this is obviously what you wanted in your heart. Now, for some of you, not so fast. Okay, before we get into, what led us here in the past and where we are now, with that Justice being at the top of the deck, I can't read this like we just doing wine and roses here. I gotta let it be said that some of you guys realize that this person was full of shit and you suffered. And now that you just went through all that trying to get your mind right, now this person is feeding off that good positive energy because they realized you was a good person. They knew you were a good person when they walked away from you. I'm just saying. And this damn Eight of Wands is also quick conclusions. It's also quick conclusions. And you are determined not to let that person come in and do and weave they spell on you again. You're like, F that. And your Four of Wands is celebrations that you're finally out of that energy and you realized it, and you are realizing that, and you're wanting to be successful and happy and all of that on your own. Don't get me wrong. Weddings, reunions, stability, home, belonging, it's all of that. But at the end of the day, you may be celebrating this on your own. Joy and satisfaction that comes with achieving an important milestone. That joy and satisfaction of completing the milestone could have been you're not under this damn person's spell no more. So that garbage that they've done does not work. That could be what this is. Real talk. That's what this is. It's like, nah, that don't work no more, homie. Sorry. That's not working. You see what I'm saying? Moving on. Why and how did we get here? So we got here, because we're the Queen of Wands. Now, Queen of Wands is very alluring. She knows exactly who the hell she is. And I'm going to tell you, Gemini, this is going to resonate with you if you got some fire somewhere in your chart. I'm telling you right now. But Queen of Wands, she is very alluring. This could be how you felt about this person. This person knows exactly who she is. This energy knows who she is, what she wants, so forth and so on. She's determined and very passionate, right? But she's in your past. And because this energy is in your past, that led us to the Nine of Swords in reverse. So as great as the Queen of Wands is, if we have to look at her from a reversal, because listen, the Queen of Wands upright led us to the Nine of Swords in reverse. In order to give you some insight on what this Queen of Wands done, because upright, she's great, right? But now you're facing the truth. And all of that, she is great, confident, passion, determination, and charisma. Now she looking a little different. Now that you upside down and not letting all of that energy bog you down into that garbage that you was in, then that means that she was operating out of her character. Now that means that she was self-centered. That means that she was demanding. That means that she neglected you. That means that she didn't put your needs first. That's what this means. She's very demanding. It was all about her. That's the reason why your ass is not upside down. That's why you're no longer. See, sometimes reversals are a good thing. You're no longer under this person's spell, like I said. And justice is here. That's karmic justice. So you may be in a position now where when this person reads your energy and see that you took their shit and you're still standing, now they miss you, Gemini. They miss you, love you, all of this old shit. Justice is justice, baby. And that also means karmic justice. And what that means is that the justice card may feel that the ex is satisfied with how the relationship ended. But no, I feel like this means that the lessons was learned on your end. Reconciliation is not necessarily something that you want. This person used you. It was unbalanced to begin with. And so everything that you suffered with that 9 of Swords is coming back to you now, sweethearts. That's what's happening. And I'm going to go ahead and get some of these cards because I feel like it's this person that's coming back to now have to kneel at your feet. And you are not generally a mean person, Gemini, but if you are air and wand person, like, thank you, Spirit. This is for Gemini. If you are air, Gemini, and fire, shit, you may get this person back. You may make them feel the same way, and you're not trying to. You're not trying to, but this person tried to play you. And I think you are waking up to that. So this is what they're confessing. I'm hopeful that we will unite once again. Your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. My emotions for you are still there. Exactly. Your presence in my life gives me peace. In the past, I lacked the courage to come back to you. Exactly. They want their ass kissed. You're not doing it. I fell in love with you the moment that we connected. That's you. That's you. You're not one for being in a relationship or this was the one. This was the one that did it for you. This was the one. And this person is on their way back. Because now you're doing good. That's why. That's all it is. And this is where we stop. Your major arcana is justice. That's going to remain. So regardless of whether you decide to, for those of you who want a reconciliation and you are going to give this person a chance because this is your person and they want you and yeah, they were an asshole before, but excuse my language, then that's fine. But those of you who are no longer bewitched by this person and you're going to be looking at this person and you're celebrating the fact that you're not under that because you went through hell with that 9 of Swords. But now that the energy is still there, they can no longer make you feel low and make you feel less of a person and all of the stuff that they made you feel originally. It's over with for that. That's what we are. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. If you made it this far, thank you so much. If you are on my mailing list, look out for an email from me as we unveil the new Christmas and Thanksgiving candle scents. Thank you so much, Gemini, and I will see you next week when we do it again. Bye, guys.